Hello visuals, or welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another edition of Superhero Wednesday, the day of the week we like to get right down and nerdy and give you horrible comic book reviews and fucking look at my fucking Funko Pops and Lego Emmett just like fitting that we point at Lego Emmett because we're here to do a, probably not a long one because I don't think there's too much to talk about, but a small little review for Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Spoiler heavy review, even though, like I said, it's a Lego game, there isn't too much to spoil. We're going to give you my thoughts on the new, well, at the time recorded, it's been out for a week and a bit, but the new Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight video game, which I have done, dusted, smashed off, extremely fun, loved it, great, 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching, bye-bye. Yeah, Legacy of the Dark Knight is done, dusted, as the dog squeaks. It's a really, really fun game. So, yeah, I just want to give you my thoughts and opinions and shit. One of the lads at work, again, at the time of recording, I haven't yet. I think he wants to lend it as soon as I'm done so he can have it as soon as I'm ready and whatnot. Well, we can have it when I next bring it to work. Which is mad as well, because, side note, he's a younger dude, and he was like, I haven't fucking bought, like, a physical game in ages. And to me, I can't get my head around that, because I need my games physical media. There's a couple of games that I've downloaded, of course there is, but I much prefer the physical media. What a weird old man rant that was, little side tangent. Yeah, sorry, it's Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. The story pretty much follows kind of like the greatest hits of the Batman that we've seen in like the films, comics, TVs, etc. and all that kind of shit. You open up straight away with the Christian Bale stuff, Ra's al Ghul, the League of Shadows. You team up with Talia. You're doing all your little side quests, You're doing all your little missions, stealth and combat and takedown and all that kind of shenanigans. It's a really, 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 really fun introduction. Then you fly into Gotham, and then you're having a look over, and you can see everyone's all happy with this good music, and it's Alfred's on the wrong side of the table, wherever the fuck it is, and then it starts to go heavy metal and all this kind of shit. And then you just unfold doing your Batman stuff, the rooftop chase sequence from the Dark Knight and whatnot, roaming around as absolute Batman if you want it with the outfit and shit. I did get the Lego sets as well, and the Bat symbol Lego set, so you can get like the Lego Batman Gold and the Robert Pattinson car and all that kind of shit. So much stuff in terms of the legacy of the Dark Knight, like little Kevin Conroy Easter eggs and shit to his like a little audio recording post and all that kind of shit. It was great to see stuff like that, to see the legend himself that brought the Batman alive so much through his voice. It was great to see a little Easter egg. It's full of Easter eggs as well. I don't know if it's legit, but there's like a load of anime Easter eggs that somebody's pointed out. You'll have to let me know in the comments below if it's actual direct Easter eggs to these anime. It's in the little Batmite shop, and it does look like there's like a Super Saiyan sort of Batmite poster, an Attack on Titan, Avatar, potentially One Piece, but I don't know if it's just look like sort of what. I have no idea. It does look like it, but somebody a lot smarter can say, yeah, that they're definitely Easter eggs to that. I just think it's a weird Easter egg to lean into. And as well, I'll quickly point out, somebody pointed out that it's more of a Batman Lego game more than it is a Lego Batman game, if that makes any sense. But I kind of get what they were saying. Was it someone like on IGN or something that said that? I get what they mean, because this definitely does feel like a kid-friendly sort of version of the Arkham games. If you love the Arkham games, it's the same. You know, you're stealthing, you're doing your jumping up gargoyles, your takedowns, your hit combo, the way that it fights, your takedowns and shit. It does feel very much like a soft version of the Arkham games, which, of course, is more than welcome for me. One of my favorite game series, alongside Pokemon, but in a format that I love more than anything, Lego format. But yeah, unbelievable amounts of fun. Gotham feeling quite big. There's a lot of different islands you can go to. Oh fuck, how many is there in total? I was gonna say like 6, 7. So there's a few areas you can get to. The whole Riddler shenanigans. Like, I loved doing the Riddler stuff at the end of the Arkham games, or in between, whenever it is you're doing them, going through and ticking them off and all that kind of shit. The typical Lego game sort of puzzles, getting your collectibles, your gold bricks, your red bricks, and all that kind of fun stuff. I love doing collectible shit, which is great. Flying around Gotham City through the different airwave bits and all that kind of stuff was really, really great. And as well, you get to play as some of your favorite, your sort of members of the Bat family, your Robin, your Nightwing, your Catwoman. Catwoman, actually, you can control a cat and stuff like that. Unbelievable amounts of fun. It doesn't take too long either. It's just a Lego game, so it's not like this vast, massive 50-hour plus sort of game. You can get it all smashed off relatively quick. We got the deluxe edition. So we got like the Arkham Pass and all this kind of stuff, which was great and fun to see. To hear classic actors, fuck, I forgot his name, voicing Bane, Laszlo, not Laszlo, fuck me, what's his name? Fuck, New York City. I've forgotten his name. My girlfriend put me onto What We Do in the Shadows. Anyway, voicing Bane and stuff like that was just great to hear. Well, I always love it in the Lego games because when they get to like serious cutscenes from like one of the films or whatever it may be, and they just proper tone it down and make it obviously kid friendly and silly and whatnot. Just seeing all this silly shenanigans in this serious world of the Batman and stuff is always great to see. I love the little cutscenes. Like I said, to play through like all the story stuff isn't a gargantuan amount of time. You can get it all smashed through in one big sweaty gaming session. We love them sweaty gaming sessions where you only have a break to have a quick fag or a swag of coffee and you get like, yeah, I need to brush my teeth out, and I might need a bit of deodorant. It's minging, but we love it. Lots of different bat outfits, I should say. You know, Rob Patterson, absolute Batman, which is just a joy to behold. The typical 66 stuff, as well as seeing some controversy once again with the whole rainbow Batman suit. And I'm like, look, the Lego Batman game's going woke, and it's like that was. I'm sure I might have the dates wrong. That's either like the 60s. I'm sure that come out with that rainbow Batman suit. That's been out for a lot longer than I think the rainbow's been part of the LGBT community. It just people wanted to kick off. I don't know if you could play a Lego Batman game and have a genuine kickoff. It makes you. It's like a Batman. Who gives a shit? There can't be anything you can kick off about. But anyway, that's a minor thing again that some people have kicked off about. As well, another key thing that I wanted to point out, I don't know if somebody, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. It feels like the open world aspect is the biggest open world we've got. Yes, so like the Lego Marvel games and stuff, we had New York City, and even in the other like Batman or the DC villains where you had like quite a huge area. This felt a lot bigger, but I don't know if it's because it's just, you know, like I say, if you're playing Lego Marvel, you could just be Iron Man and fly to the other side of the map or whatever. Or it's because you had to glide your way there or drive or whatever. Maybe it felt bigger in that regards. But it definitely felt like the biggest Lego open world map. But again, if I'm wrong about that, please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, an amazing amount of fun. I always love when the Lego games come out because you don't have to take it massively serious. You could just sit down, relax. You don't have to proper tune in and stay focused away. There is 3 difficulty stages. Fuck, what is it? Is it Cape Crusade is the second hardest? Is it a Dark Knight? I think it's the third, and I can't remember what the first one is. If I've got that in the right order. But even so, you don't have to sit and pay too much attention to be like, oh, I've got to stress and get this. You know, sometimes you go to a game and you're trying to beat a boss or a stage over and over again. You need none of it. It's a Lego game. You just sit back, relax. Like at one point, I was playing it on the Friday night, watching SmackDown on my phone, just chilling. Okay, it's easy and simple, but I think that's why I love it because it's just so formulaic and simple. The title of this game is true. This is a genuine legacy of the Dark Knight. It's an honor of Batman in different ways and shapes and forms from all the different bits of media we've seen him in. An honor to the Bat family and the Bat story. Of course, like I said at the start, seeing the traditional Crime Alley. We even get a joke about, oh, Crime Alley, why would you go down there? All this kind of shit, which is just obviously makes, why would you go down an alley called Crime Alley? But yeah, it is just a massive shout out to all things Batman. If you're a big Batman fan, you're just going to love it. You're going to have so much fun smashing up your shit, building stuff up, driving around in a Lego, in fucking one of these Lego Batmobiles and stuff. You're going to have an amazing time. That's all I need to really say. Like I said, I didn't need to do a massive review. It's a typical Lego game. I saw some people scoring it quite low and all this kind of shit, but again, it might be because I'm a bit simple and there's not much going on up here. It ticked all the boxes I need to do. I did cool Batman shit with mechanics that has been borrowed from the Arkham games. I was in Gotham, I glided around, and I got in a Batmobile, and I smashed stuff up as Lego. That's what I want from a Lego game. So I can't help but just say 10 out of 10. It ticked all the boxes I needed. It gave us that same normal Bat story in different forms and whatnot, of course. But that we already know and love. So there's nothing I can have a gripes about. I can't sit and be like, oh god, this is a bit. Yeah, it did what exactly I wanted it to do. Somebody should really just start paying me because no matter what, even if something gets really shit, I'll just say it to Mint. Like, just start paying me. Just start. Warner Brothers, DC Comics, just start giving me that cheddar, son. Yeah, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, 10 out of 10. So much fun, really great. I massively enjoyed it. Visuals, I recommend, providing you can afford it, because fuck me, games aren't getting fucking cheap these days, are they? Or maybe wait till it's, you get a pre-owned copy or whatever. Whenever you can, get it. It's so much fun. I highly recommend. But yeah, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight was a massive success in my eyes. We have visuals, another horrible visual guys fucking review of some kind. I think we've got. I got the free Lego comic. I think we did last week. We had Absolute Batman. This week we got this. I think next week's back we got a free Batman shenanigans on the Superhero Wednesday back to back, which is pretty cool. So visuals. More importantly though, thank you so much for watching. If you've played it, let me know in the thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and stuff. But apart from that, thank you so much for watching, and remember always keep being you. Keep on all web slinging on.